cream. 5'3", baby, I'm so clean. Baby got cheese now, that's poutine. Baby coming hot like I'm hopping off the griddle. Pull up on the kid, trying to get my little. Off mom's got it, I think I'm getting brittle. Flex the rainbow, bang it like some skittles. Why you on fire? Stop it. I'm getting money, baby, crush. Never take an L no more. Never take a damn thing slow. On us chase this dough. Ain't get money. Never gonna take no love. Never gonna lose myself. On us chase this dough. Ain't get money. Yeah, I really fast. Yeah, you know I'm real fast life. Oh, got it tight, baby, I'm a cast type. Still getting good dance from a past life. I get your daddy's now. Cause I act right. Yeah, rockin' rig, clapping ass leads like the 80s. Never give it up until the rig becomes a slave. Pull up with a soda and a beach and a daisy. I be dirty dancing, all the yellow bricks lazy.
That's New. Well, hold on. I can see City right around the corner. New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Young Gravy. Young Gravy. That's worth listening to, man. That pretty sunset. With some Bill Withers, man. Just a random play.
I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty of it all when the sun comes shining through. You make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime and I wanna spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us.
Oh yeah, a little humid out. Beautiful though. Nashville Wharf. That's see where they load the container barge or unload containers. They bring your container ships in, stuff right there. We're here at Marrero Fleet, just right up around the corner. There's the Navy ships, and then just right around the corner, you see the top. That's G&O Bridges, and then New Orleans and all that's right around the corner. And then that's northbound. You can see it's a very tip-top. Well, you can't really, but Huey P. Long Bridge. That's where we're headed next. We gotta go up to Zito, and then Harahan, and then Flowers, and then Azalea, then Flowers, and then blah 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 blah. 164. We stopping everywhere, y'all. We are stopping everywhere. Got dredge in out there. Mid-channel dredge. Got a dredge over there. Yeah, it's finishing up. We picked up, what, 1, 2, we picked up 4 barges here, I think. Or more, 5. I don't know. We're leaving out of here with 9, and then we go up and get 1 at Zito. Yeah, anyway. But it's pretty cool. They usually have, I usually see more boats and more ships in dock, but that's where they offload containers, offload containers. And then, yeah, I think that's Nashville Avenue or I don't know. They've got It's all it's all marked up on the chart. But that's yeah, that's our evening. I imagine it's a lot of this going up river is hitting these fleets as we head north from here to Baton Rouge. We got pickups all along the way, and it's just stop here, rearrange, or grab a barge here, grab a barge there. Um, yeah. Anyway, I won't get monetized now. The since I was playing music, I won't get monetized on this. But hey, that's it. They got new the shorts program. Yeah, that's shop talk on the YouTube channel. But I mean, I encourage. I'm a fan of other folks that have the YouTube channels that have towboat stuff. I mean, I only not only do towboat videos, but I really enjoy a lot of the ones that some of my peers make. Um, I really get a kick out of seeing some of the stuff. Seeing how people do different. I've watched some of the guys how they make Vicksburg Bridge or how they make locks. Oh, check it out. We're getting droned. We're getting droned. I just looked over and I said, drone zooming in on me. He's coming in close. Look. I just looked up and noticed it. I thought it was a bird for a second. That's kind of cool. Well, maybe, and I was just talking about folks making YouTube channels. Maybe maybe we'll make he's coming around this side now. Maybe we'll make somebody's YouTube channel. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. You're getting some footage of the boat. They need to they got the side of the boat too that they're painting on that lower deck, but they got this girl looking actually pretty good. She needs a bath, but they've been busy. We get northbound out of the hole, they'll give her a good bath. That was cool, man. Cool seeing a drone. I just randomly saw it. I'm glad I wasn't picking my nose or something. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. Maybe it's somebody, one of y'all that watch the channel or watch my videos. If it is, that's a pretty neat deal. Up on the upper of St. Louis, was it Bowser that's got the videos on YouTube? And I've talked to him a few times, like when we sent messages back and forth on YouTube, and like coordinated. I'd let him know where I was going to be, or he said mainly it was him saying he was going to be somewhere like on River Road, and he'd come get some footage of us. That was always pretty neat. He's got one where I was landing on River Road, and the drone comes right down in front of the wheelhouse, because he asked me how comfortable I was with the the drone getting close to boats, and I said I'm cool with it. I mean, I didn't have a problem. And so he got it real close, dropped it right in front of me. And then what was neat is going and watching the YouTube video. It's I can't remember what the title is, but it's up, and it was kind of neat. Because like I say, I really am. I'm a fan of my peers, and I get a kick. I mean, I can sit here and watch boats. Watch. If we're stopped somewhere like say Baton Rouge and other boats are making a bridge and stuff, I really do enjoy seeing other people how they do it, and yeah, I don't know. I just get a kick out of it, man. I'm like I said, I'm a fan of my peers. And also when I'm off the boat at home, I mean, I'll randomly sit there someday and I'll go through I'll watch YouTube videos of other towboat stuff, river stuff. It's just it's kind of neat. Of course, it gets a little bit old at times. I don't live it. Well, I mean, I guess I do. But I every now and again, I kind of like a break from. That's why I like living in Oklahoma. Back in the city in OKC, I mean, it's The Mississippi River's not on anybody's mind there. There's folks that don't even realize what this thing's about. I mean, I really know because I didn't. But got me rambling. Gee, my tea is kicking, y'all. I've swapped over from the coffee. I'm doing the Lipton, the black tea. I like that. And I don't know, and I dress it up with creamer and sugar, so, or not creamer. I mean, not sugar, but my equal. Anyway. Oh yeah, it's just a really beautiful evening. It would be a really nice night in the French Quarter. It's humid, but I'd say upper 70s, maybe lower 80s. I don't know. It'd be real easy for me to check, but it's comfortable out. It's comfortable. Short sleeve and you know it's actually almost perfect evening. But yeah, it'd be nice not to be right over there, across that way, because see the river runs around that way, and the Gino Bridge, well, making it blurry by doing that. And so there's Gino Bridge, and then it goes around to City Front over there. Oh, anyway, we won't be here too much longer. You know where my drone buddy went. Kind of neat. Kind of neat. And I think it sounds like I'll probably be on here for, I thought I'd be swapping boats, but I think I'll just be, when Cat Mike comes back, I'll just swap over the backwatch because Brandon, anyway, I'll probably be staying on the boat, on the Stone Strait for a little while, which is nice. I enjoy riding with Cat Mike. If I don't kill this damn plant, I watered it, so if anybody's telling on me when it showed it was Spanky, said Spanky, one of our other captains over here, he watches the videos and he said I needed to water Captain Mike's plant. So he was right. He thought I'd overwatered it, but actually it was a little dry. She perked up though. I ain't killed it. That's just normal shedding of normal leaves. You know, that's a life cycle. Anyway. I like a plant in a wheelhouse. That was way, when I was a steersman on the Ron Shankin, Captain Mike earlier, he had I can't remember what it was. It was some kind of ivy, one of those common ivy plants that we had in the wheelhouse. And I had clippings of it. I took clippings home, and I had that plant forever. I think Nicholas, my son, finally killed it. It was left to him sometime, and then, anyway. But I've always enjoyed having plants in the wheelhouse. That's actually, I don't know, what is that, a potato plant? I don't know. He's got like a little bonsai plant, but I don't know what that is. I was going to hook him up and get some, because he's got in that coffee bucket, and that doesn't do good. I was going to repot it and get some, to where it has some drainage, a little better drainage than what it is, so it doesn't get root rot, but obviously I have not spent that much time worried about the plant. Sorry, Cap Mike. I'll keep it alive. But and but with the low water conditions, we got an all boat. We get all boat emails. These companies, even it's all the companies. I mean, it was one that I think was originated from a Kirby office guy or port captain or something. But we got it, and it was showing areas of the river that we're having troubles with now, and it was there were like screenshots of buoy lines and stuff, but there was one from 2012 there below Greenville where we had a spot, and that was where me and Eddie ran aground, and then there was two. We were the first of like a string of them that ran aground. They shut the river down there. Anyway, long and short, it was from 2012 in low river conditions, and man, that sparked memories. That sparked a lot of memories. I've got there is footage out there. There are two people that I knew of that had all the footage from that 2012 trip when me and Eddie Wilson was on that Gregory David, and Yeah, that was anyway. What I've been saying, I've been kind of going through my head and getting a timeline of that because it was an interesting story to tell. I'd like to retell that story of my last trip with Eddie Wilson, but getting the timeline in my head and getting all the stuff we did. Oh my gosh. Well, number one, we asked me and Eddie. It was terrible conditions. We knew Dean couldn't get any other pilots. Me and Eddie done been working a bunch of days. He needed to stay on, so we knew we could. We had a leverage with him. We got us raises, got the crew raises, and then we decided. Me and Eddie decided he was basically he was retired. He just tripping, and I was young and dumb. And we decided. Well, you can see videos from the Steel City days, the Gregory David days. Anyway, me and Eddie decided we were going to get this TV. Had a lot of people approaching me because of my YouTube channel about, doing a Deadliest Catch style, Mississippi River version of the Deadliest Catch. But I really wasn't comfortable with doing something like that. And obviously, these companies to try to get a guest on a boat, that's just something that you don't do over here. It's there's liability issues and all that with these work boats. But me and Eddie, we asked Dean Ferentz, the owner of Steel City on the Gregory David. I can tell this now because number one, statute of limitations is up, and Dean doesn't have that boat anymore. He's out of the business, and anyway, um, he's retired. He sold off his boats and stuff. But anyway, we asked Dean, the owner, if we could get this TV producer lady on the boat and have her. She wanted to document some stuff and all that. And me and Eddie asked Dean if we could do something like that. And Dean said, well, he'd think about it and get back with us. And the next day he said, no, he didn't want to get into doing something like that. He was worried about liability issues. And I remember his description of it. He said he had talked to his buddy who was an attorney about it. And he said, that would be like getting on a treadmill that you couldn't get off of, doing something like that on one of his boats. Anyway, long and short, Eddie and I ignored the owner of the boat and got the lady on there anyway. And she was on there for 3-4 weeks. It was 2012. We had extreme low river conditions, and then we came down here and it ran right headlong into Hurricane Isaac. And we documented that whole trip. And anyway, I don't have that footage anymore. There's a slim chance it might show up sometime again. Adair, she passed away, the producer. She died here a few years ago with breast cancer. I've been trying to reach out to her son and see what, go from there. But it's some really neat stuff, y'all. Things get lost through time, and that was one of those projects that was. There were a lot of problems and issues to get that thing out, and we just never did. But it wasn't for it being lack of. I think about it now, and some of the footage. I've got some little clips of stuff that I've posted, like when they made a dummy and threw it off the top of the wheelhouse, and made me think that somebody fell off the wheelhouse. And I've got a clip of that on there, like a clip of a clip. But it was just fun. I mean, and it wasn't hijinks, and we weren't creating. That was the only time it was really a scenario created like that. It was really, man, she was just showing, she was like a fly on the wall, and she really got a lot of great footage. It was a really neat deal. So maybe someday. But I've been trying to get that timeline of all what happened, and maybe do a retelling of that story, because it was really interesting. She ended up getting off southbound at Laplace the day that the president was flying in to see the damage. He was actually coming into Laplace, and we went all the way down to Myrtle Grove, and it was devastation down there. The people that area down there had all been evacuated, and they were just bringing people back in. But I remember, it was real sketchy. after Hurricane Isaac, that's for sure. What happened is they done a lot of the work on the levees and stuff down here for the Corps did after Katrina, but I think there was some the way I understand it is when Isaac came in, the work that they done Katrina actually caused problems with Isaac because it held water back on the wrong side of the levee. So anyway. Aaron Turner. Me and my cap was flying that drone next year. That's pretty cool, guys. Hey, if y'all got footage, send it to me. Hey, if that's y'all right there, that's pretty cool, man. Send me a link if y'all upload that or something. That's pretty cool. Anyway, got me rattling up here while the guys out there working. They're finishing up wiring that together. Then they gotta come back and get me faced up right here. We got to get the boat wired and everything. So we've got a little bit of time, and I'm kind of enjoying doing this. I've got so much footage, but I'm hypercritical, and then there's a lot of times I don't like going back and doing the editing. Uh, so I do some, but I've got so many projects that are like 99% finished. I just don't want to upload them because I need to go back through. And anyway, long and the short, when it's a pretty predictable evening, I don't mind doing a little live streaming. Oh, house. Hey, Aaron, thanks. Oh, man, no, it'll send it to. If you got, I hate to say that. The guy's asking me about the drone footage. I don't know, man. If you do Facebook or something, I don't know. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. I don't know if you can message it to me on my. I think you can email it to me at marktwain09@gmail. But it's not. It's cool. It's cool. I thought it was neat. If you got a little clip you could send me, that'd be neat. That is kind of cool though, Aaron. That's neat. That's neat. That's a cool looking little drone. I didn't see it. I was looking that way and I turned and I saw it and I thought it was a bird at first. And I thought, no, it wasn't a bird. And it wasn't, my mind wasn't processing quite what it was at first. It's kind of neat because it actually looked like that. See, that's a big ass dragonfly. That some bitch was about as big as a drone. Anyway, really pretty evening, y'all. It's really not it's not a bad job, man. If you well, I don't know. Somebody said something about it's all work. Doesn't matter the scenery, but I disagreed with that because it's what how the saying is about if you enjoy what you're doing. Anyway, I always mess that up. But man, come on, y'all. Number one, I'm at a point in my career where I'm not having to do physical labor and sitting around watching sunsets around New Orleans. Man, I don't know. It's just hard for me to equate this with being work right now. Hold on, knock on some wood. It's a river, man. Something crazy could happen at any time, and that's the God's honest truth. On the river, especially these work boats, you start letting your guard down and getting comfortable. I noticed that. There was a point in my career where I noticed that, and it's not been that long ago. But I noticed that I was putting myself in situations that I did not need to be, and it was mainly because it was loss of focus. You get really comfortable doing something. You've done something for a long time. Especially like this. 9 barges, 3 wide. We're just starting out. Wide river. Look, there's not hardly any traffic, but that's when it was stuff I noticed that I was put myself in positions I didn't need to be. That were not like extreme situations. It was just normal going down the river and I'm not paying attention type deal, and I start, that type deal. And those things are, I didn't have any accidents. It wasn't like that. It was just, but just I caught myself a few times, not paying enough attention, and you start correlating that that with, hey man, I need to kind of get that straightened out. So I've got to where, uh, I'm not going to sit here and say like in a car, I turn my phone on airplane mode and don't, use it, because obviously I do. It's a different thing than driving a car, but I'll have videos and stuff playing music or whatever, but I don't focus on that, and if it's a critical situation, like coming southbound this last trip, I was putting that concentration music. They have, hours of it on YouTube, and some of it's like music and some of it was just, different tones. But I was playing that instead of, going through and anyway, I noticed it really did help me concentrate and focus. It was just instrumental type music and, kind of mellow stuff, but it helped me focus. And that's what they listed as on YouTube, is focus or concentration music. Y'all, I'm just figuring something out. My tea was a little bit. My tea didn't seem quite strong enough yesterday, because I put 5 of those in my big mug, and I steep it for usually about, I don't know, it was supposedly 4 minutes, but I try to do, less than 5 minutes or so, or around 5 minutes anyway. I put 6 of those in there, and it was stout. That's some stout tea. But, and then, I dope it up with sugar and creamer, but what I'm getting at is I'm noticing I'm rattling a little bit. I think that caffeine in that tea is kicking. I got Charlotte riding with me too. See? There's Charlotte. She's been at it. I noticed her this morning. I think she caught that thing this morning. She's been rapping and eating. But yeah, that's Charlotte. She hadn't spelled anything yet with her web, but yeah. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, go look. It's the book Charlotte's Web. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the movie Charlotte's Web would probably do you better. That's a rip a little bit. Yeah, riding spider. There you go. Somebody knows Charlotte. Yeah, it's getting there. What's up, Jordan? What's up, buddy? There you go. This thing picks up. I can barely see it visually, but this camera on this thing picks you up clear. Huh? I'm on YouTube. All right. Pre-sunset. Oh yeah. I knew it was going to get pretty by the time the sunset, and it is very pretty. Like I said, the French Quarter, you start seeing lights. This thing cuts through light really well. See the city over in New Orleans. Pretty evening. Anyway, won't be long we'll be out of here. we will be out of here. Head up to right below Huey Long Bridge, right below it, and then right above it. Those are our two next stops. So, anyway. Yeah, beautiful evening. Yeah, somebody said talking about the classical music at work. That was it too. I did the classical. Uh, I did it too. Mainly the reason I was doing the classical because it's um, that source free. You don't have to worry about copyright stuff. And yeah, monetize it. But it's not. I mean, I'm not making. We're talking just $5 and $10 stuff here, y'all. But uh, yeah, that's a lot of that stuff. They don't demonetize it. Like I said, free source music, classical music, stuff like that. I hadn't had a problem with it. But like this one where I got Young Gravy at the first of it, I won't be able to monetize this live stream. But I mean, I don't really don't care. Look at that. And neat. No, man, it's not really a. I don't know. Folks that know the river and like the river watch the videos because really it is a lot of my videos, to be honest with you, can be boring if it's not something you're interested in. You know, I've had Kim folk, my kids, my wife. I mean, they'll watch stuff, but they're not really as interested in seeing the same thing I am, and that's just different interests. Some people like cat videos, some people like dog videos. I like river videos, so um, yeah. Like I said, I'm a fan of my peers too, y'all. Y'all start some channels, man. Get some content up. The thing of it is, here's the key thing: if you're gonna start a YouTube channel and posting stuff, don't post anything that makes anybody or any company look bad. If it's one you work for, one you don't work for, I try not to. I know some of my early videos I'd criticize folks and stuff, but really it's not about that. I mean, I just like showing what we do because it's really neat, and we get to see scenes like this. I mean, come on, man. And that's what I like to see, and that's what I like to show. As far as I do have a lot of accident video and a lot of stuff like that, um, I don't have a problem showing it. I've showed stuff like that, but only if it was permission from everybody. Like the one saving the Francis there at St. Louis. The only reason that I posted that video is because there were Coast Guard and owners of the companies and Coast Guard and everybody uh, had seen it because I had it when they were on the vessel right after it happened. I had it on my phone, and they were all okay with me posting it. And I did for a reason. I did is because they were talking about it for it's watch for safety stuff. Safe. Anyway, long and the short, that's that. You don't want to. I go back. I had a video one time when I was at a company tripping, and I was walking through the engine room, beautiful engine room, showing it, and I just kind of scanned past the control booth where the chief was. And it was just a short video, and I did that and didn't think anything and posted it. Well, when I scanned by him, they just implemented a non-smoking policy at that company. Well, that guy smoked in that control room all his career. Long and short, he saw it and he freaked out. So that brought to my attention, I've videotaped. I've seen guys. I've been in fleets and been on boats and stuff where guys have been out on tow and maybe had tennis shoes on, and if that was posted, they could lose their job. That's not, I mean, I'd rather say something to the guy, and probably if some of my videos, if there's something that's seen, it's usually corrected, but then that video continues to play from here on. And so, it gets like a little bit much when you have videos of people, constantly criticizing something that was corrected or maybe even holding it against somebody, or that's what I say, accidents happen, and not knowing the context. Man, I've seen accidents out here happen, and and you can't assume anything. I mean, I've been involved in them where I've been involved in accidents where it was, a matter of fact, right here, I lost steering coming around that turn one time, and we luckily got landed in here and all that. But it could have been a real bad accident, and that was, mechanical. But even that, man, there's people that I would say well over 90% of the accidents that happen out here are human error. But that doesn't mean they're a bad pilot. A lot of times we're dealing with conditions and stuff, and unpredictable sometimes, and that's just the way it is. I'm not saying that it's okay to have wrecks. It's just if you. I learned a long time ago when I first started out, I was never going to have an accident, and I would rather. It's kind of one of those things. It's rather be prepared. That's why we do drills. Be prepared to have one, and then just try your best not to, instead of just saying you're not. I don't know. I'm getting all philosophical while I'm sitting here looking at the docs tonight. That's what it's easy to do that, man. I mean, that's a lot of times this is my comfort zone up here in the wheelhouse on a towboat on the Mississippi River. Hmm. What we like, Jordan? What we like? What we like? Oh, okay. All right. All right. You say do what? That's cool. I ain't rushing. I was just curious. Cool, cool, cool. Well, that means we won't be long. I could turn the deck lights on. I got them down there in the dark. Yeah, I could turn the lights on. Sorry, Jordan. Yeah, there, there. Light things up. A little better. I can see a little light. I can see through the camera, but I could. Them guys down there working. That's a little better now, huh? Mo better. Mo better. Yeah, pretty even. Pretty even. Hmm. Bright screen. There we go. Everything's set up for a little nighttime running. It looks brighter than what it is, but yeah. See, I'll zoom out. That's us right here. And you can see we are just downriver. See, there's Canal Street. Right downriver you go. Down, there's Gino Bridge right here. And New Orleans, right there. We are. Let's see. As the crow flies, 5 miles. He's making a mess up here. We didn't see that. That didn't happen. It's all right. Make a little mess. Anyway, we get see now I put my toe size in right here. I just put you can put the rakes in different color to color coordinate. I just put all same color because I'm just really looking at the size of the toe that we have. And do like that. Slide the boat over. And now then, we are set. See, now it puts us our 9 that we got. And we're just, like I said, right below 6 Mile. Nashville Avenue, supposedly, according to the charts. I guess that's Nashville. Yeah, that's Nashville. I've always, I don't know. When you come up through here, you're in that area. I don't know specifically if it's like that or that. The chart's showing that, but I guess that's it. You'd figure I'd know, huh? Anyway, well, I'll show you. See, I was talking about the area. We're Marrero Fleet, but yeah, that's us. Well, according to that, straight across. Oh no, okay. There's Henry Clay, Nashville Avenue Wharf, Nashville Avenue, Napoleon Avenue, Main Street Wharf. Okay, that's all. Louisiana Avenue, Harmony Street, 7th Street. Yeah. And then G&O, Riverwalk Mall, Canal Street, Algiers, blah, 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 blah. And right up around the corner, up around that way is GP Long. They about to get us. And we will be on. About to get us finished up. Be out of here. Yeah, it really is pretty evening. Man. Hey Jordan, let's all jump boat, go to the French Quarter for the night. Oh man, never mind. I said it on here, so now we can't do it. Never mind. I said it on here, we can't do it. We got finished working. Oh well. It was an idea for a second. What's that? Go to town. Yeah, I can't now. I done told on her. See, I should have ended the video, and then we snuck off to town and then came back. Jordan, I'm sitting here videotaping this. You crazy. I let them do their job. Jordan's ex-Marine, man. He's when he was first out of the Marine Corps, he came over here. I worked with him. Me and him rode like he was mate last trip when I rode with him last trip. He was mate with me, and he's mate on here. He's second. He rode second mate under George. I mean, under a regular mate's Raymond, but I mean they work together. You know what I'm saying? His regular boat's tied up right now. He's a regular mate on the Janice with Captain Andy Wilson. So if anybody knows that, knows the quality of mate he is, he's a damn good mate. Damn good mate. Jordan's a good guy too, man. He's one of those fellows I really enjoy working with. Makes my job easy, man. That's why I'm sitting here videotaping, because I got a mate down there that I know he knows what he's doing. He doesn't have to, check with me. I trust him. He knows what he needs to do, and so you got a mate like that, man. It makes the job easy. Makes the job real easy. And they about got us. They get the wing wires on there. We're fixing to be gone. And 46-minute video of a sunset here at Marrero Fleet. And it's, getting dark. Time for us to boogie. I don't know. I thought about just continuing live stream, setting up the camera, setting it up. I got it on the tripod, setting it up when as I depart and all that, but I don't know. I don't know how long these live streams. They upload after I shut it off. It uploads, and it takes a little bit to upload the HD, I guess, or the 4K quality. So I don't know. What do you think? We done?
Yeah, I was going to tighten up your base, wing wires.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you later.
There we go. We'll log us out and get us out of here.